Today I'm flexing all of my plush knowledge to help you guys pick the right plush for you. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is a really exciting video as I've been waiting a very long time to make it. I wanted to do a comparison of the Disney Dreams plushes versus the Cuddleez plushes. As you guys know, one of my most popular videos on this channel is my Cuddleez video. I didn't expect it to blow up the way it did, but I will leave it in the description if you want to go back and watch it. I have recently done another Cuddleez video, but it's more of a Cuddleez collection video based on my Stitch collection. So if you haven't seen that, I will leave a card up above for that. But today is strictly a comparison video. If you don't know which one to get, if you have access to both, I will help you decide with this video. And if you find it helpful, please give it a big thumbs up. And this will hopefully lead into a Pua collection video. So if you would like to see a full Pua collection video, then let me know down in the comments. So I bought this Disney Dreams plush on our last night in Disneyland last September. I was umming and ahhing because I really wanted the Sully, but the Sully never actually came to the park while we were there. So I did buy it from eBay when we got home, and you can see it just behind me. So I bought Pua, and I really wanted to do a Cuddleez versus Dreams plush there and then. But the Cuddleez I had of Pua was not the actual style of Cuddleez that is being released at the moment. It's an old wave. I am going to show that wave in this video briefly, but I wanted one of the proper styles of Cuddleez to be able to compare to the Dreams. I could have easily just used another one of my Cuddleez, my Stitch or my Lotso, but ideally I wanted to do this video with two plushes of the exact same character. And a few weeks ago on shopDisney UK, they launched a Pua Cuddleez, which I absolutely snapped right up. I was actually in a meeting when my friend Emily messaged me to tell me it had gone live, so I bought him straight away, and then my friend Jess messaged me to check that I knew he was online as well. Luckily he didn't sell out, but it's nice to know that I've got friends looking out for me so that I wouldn't have missed out on him. So now I can finally do this video. I have written down the biggest similarities between the two. So the main two I'm going to show you is the Disney Dreams and the new Disney Cuddleez. I deliberately haven't cuddled my Pua yet because I want to show him to you brand new out of the packaging. So the first similarity we are going to start with is where they are stocked. So we will first start with the Dreams plushes. So we will start with the Dreams plush. I bought this from Disneyland, and he is also available in Walt Disney World. Before tax, he was $34.99, and if you work that into pounds, he is £28.50 roughly, but that is before tax. And then if you take the brand new Cuddleez, he is available on the Shop Disney website and in Disney stores, and he is £30 including tax. And then if we briefly look at the old style Cuddleez I was referring to, I believe this one was £20 including tax. And as you can see, he is a lot smaller than the other two. So the second similarity we are going to talk about is stance. As you can see, this one is curled up with its head on its side in the fetal position, I would call it, and the Cuddleez plush is lay with its head facing forward, almost in the free fall sleeping position. And then the older one is just on his back as if he is sleeping as well. Number 3, weight. I would say that the Dreams are really light. I remember when I bought it, I was just carrying him home like this, and he hardly weighs anything. He's just like a regular plush. Whereas this one feels a lot more weighted. I could still carry him around, but when you hold them like this, they just feel so much heavier than the Dreams plushes. They feel a bit more like memory foam pillows, even though that is not what they are whatsoever. And then for how small this one is, it's actually really weighty. Again, this one feels like memory foam, and as I've never slept with this one, it's never lost its stuffing, but I do genuinely feel like this has some sort of memory foam to it. Number 4, thickness. So although this one is quite thick in places, the legs are a little thin, and to me it just looks stuffed like a regular plush. Whereas when this one arrived, the first thing I said was, damn, it's thick, because he's just really thick. Even his legs are very very thick as well, and he's much more stuffed. But if you saw my Stitch collection video, you will know that the Stitch that I have had for almost 2 years is actually starting to fall apart, because as you cuddle the Cuddleez plushes, the stuffing starts to move around. So Pua won't be thick for long, which is why I haven't cuddled him when I've slept yet, because I wanted him to stay pristine. But I'm going to sleep with him tonight and he will probably get damaged. And even though this one is quite small, if you think of how a normal plush looks, I think he's quite thick for a regular plush, but that is so that they act as sort of pillows. But I will get on to that now, as the final comparison I have for you guys is style. So to me, the Dreams plushes are a lot more like actual plushes. Like I said, when I bought him, I just sort of carried him around the park like that, but they just feel like regular plushes to me. I do have 2 now, and they do have quite a lot. The one I would really like to own is the Figment, and they just feel like regular plushes to me. I like that they've adopted the Cuddleez style of looking as though they're asleep, but I don't think they're anything like Cuddleez plushes. And I can be quite naughty. When people comment on my Cuddleez and say that they want a Figment, I have to remind them that they don't do a Figment Cuddleez, they do a Figment Dreams. And I probably drive everybody mental, but as a plush collector, this is the hill I will die on, making sure people know the difference between the Dreams and the Cuddleez. And as for the Cuddleez style, I feel like they're much more meant to represent a pillow with the memory foam like style they have to them. You're just meant to hold them in your sleep. They feel very weighted. I have never had a better night's sleep than I have holding my Cuddleez, and I'm really looking forward to tonight, as it's the night I start cuddling my Pua. I have had my Stitch for so long now. I actually got him when I opened the Disney store in Blackpool, October or November of 2018, and I do regret not getting some of the Cuddleez, specifically the Baymax one. So that is it for my plush comparison video. I thought I would bring you my knowledge of both of these plushes to help you make an informed decision. Obviously, if you live in the UK, you have the most experience with Cuddleez, but if you have a Disney trip planned that will still be going ahead, fingers crossed, you will have access to the Disney Dreams plushes as well. So I thought I would talk you through what the differences are between them, in case you weren't sure or thought they were exactly the same. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you did. If you would like to see a Pua collection video, then please let me know, as even though I showed you 3 here, I have many more behind me, and I've also got Pua figurines as well, so you would see quite a few things in that video. I know my friend Emily especially really wants to see that Pua collection video, so if you would like to see that, please let me know, as I would really like to film that video for you. Please make sure you subscribe and ring the bell so that you always know when there is a new video, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys!